Hello and welcome back to Quell. Now, this video I was supposed to do on this a couple of weeks ago, but obviously if you've seen our previous videos you'll see I was distracted because of some incidents to do with personal safety and also a whistle that I introduced, and a lot of my followers have already got in touch and said yeah, it's worth a try. Now, when I was in northern Spain there in July, I was touring across northern Spain on my motorbike. I like to do green laning. If you don't know what it is, sorry, it's just off-roading. It's something I shouldn't be doing at my age, but I like to get stuck and have a bit of a laugh. And I was with a couple of mates of mine, and we were sat in Foz, nice little town, and we were having a coffee and observing the harbour and all the people walking around, and I think Camino route, I never say it right but I don't care. And there was this group of ladies and they're watching us, and one of them got up and come over to me and says, "Are you Will Holland?" And I started to think, have I trained her? Do I owe her money? Have I offended her? Is she a client of ours? Etc. But what she actually was she was just somebody that followed the channel on personal safety, and she came up with some tips and ideas I gave, and she wanted to show me her idea, and it was this, the cowbell. Fiona, hello again. And she said to me, "Look, I got this," she says, "because it attracts attention, noise. I remember you saying it attracts attention, noise, and all this lot. It's just a cheap little thing." She told me she bought it off one of our favourite channels. And what she did was, selling site, website, online market, whatever the hell you call it these days. And she says she connected it to the door, or she put it on top of her bag. So she's staying in hostels, her and her sister and her cousin, they're staying in hostels, and they sometimes feel a bit safe because people might accidentally walk in, have too much red wine, I don't know what they do. But it knocks over and it makes a bit of a racket. And in the middle of the night, she says it sounds quite loud. And I was actually more impressed that she's actually thought about it. You know what I mean? She didn't rely too much on technology. She's not having to, should we say, bolt the door or bracket the door. It's just something as simple as to lie on top of the bag or hooked onto the door handle, and if someone tried the door, it fell off and it made a little bit of a sound and it woke her up. And I know some people will criticise this and say, "Oh, it's a bit stupid, that, a bit soft," you know what I mean? As someone said to me in one of our comments that I got rid of, "Oh, it's just easier, why don't you sleep with a golf tee or something else, a baseball bat?" He listed a lot of them, and I thought, you're a clown. Because we never realise that we can all be very vulnerable, and we never realise that simple little steps can promote our own personal safety. Thank you for watching. Please continue to watch. Jump over to our LinkedIn page, Quell Training, and you might see one of the stories or the videos that we've highlighted or discussed that might help you start a conversation or basically improve your personal safety. Bye for now.